there anything about your appearance that they need to get right in the game?
For sure the smile, for sure.
Definitely the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Pacers looking like they could walk.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Brandon Ingram's out there with Sabonis. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Marcus Gasol is out there with Jarrett Allen. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. Now here's Ingram. Passes it to Sabonis. Ingram trying to get open. Sabonis, no good.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Here's Ingram. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Ingram against Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac's in the post. And he converts the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Jerome. The Pacers making the shot. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, we all know, Clark, the travel in the NBA is just exhausting. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up.
Kevin, I tell you, some of the old-timers would say, hey, they travel in charter planes today and 5-star hotels. They haven't seen anything as far as rough travel. But you're right, it takes a toll. But players are well accustomed to navigating the cadence and rhythm of traveling and still being ready to play. No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
Here's Jerome. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the lines. They get Marcus Gasol.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now here's White. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Williamson. The pass to Jerome. Williamson trying to free himself up. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Now, here's Sabonis. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Here's White. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Ingram. Shot from 16. The shot off that time. We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And we'll be back in... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Marcus Saul is out there with Allen. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jerome in at the point. Allen outside. Pass to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Now here's Ingram, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Halliburton. Brandon Ingram's out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's White, and it's Zubac in at the 5 down low.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Ingram kicks to White. Sabonis trying to get open. Valanciunas grabs the board. White's gone 1 of 4 from the field. White against Williamson. Indiana leading. Down low. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. The baseline J off the mark. Pacers leading by 3. Ingram kicks to Zubac. Indiana moving it around. And that one's good. Ingram.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Now here's Allen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Here's Jerome. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ingram drawing the double team. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. 24 seconds left in the first half. Valanciunas, good.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Ingram passes to Sabonis. No good with the triple. Williamson outside. Pass to Jerome. Lets the three fly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. About 33% not happy with their play on that end. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. We've got Williamson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Allen. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Gasol. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Passes it to Jerome. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
The pass to Halliburton. And here is Ingram. Right side Sabonis. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. White. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Allen's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Sabonis really hunts out his man when setting the screen.
The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Here's Jerome. Inside, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8-point game. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ingram, defended by Allen.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Stolen. Here's Halliburton, and it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Now here's Valanciunas. He has 6. 5 to shoot. It's good. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
White the pass to Halliburton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is no good. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Jerome, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Indiana called for the foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Ingram outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Indiana with it. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Sabonis. Halliburton is out there with White. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Valanciunas against Zubac. And Valanciunas penetrating. No good on that one.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram. And the home team has possession, trailing by 10. Jerome passes to Allen. Valanciunas with the ball. The jump hook, good on the shot.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's White, shoots the 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Pacers lead by 11.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Williamson. Shoots, and he nails that one right through the net. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Ingram. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
To the paint, here's Williamson. Gasol trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Williamson. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pacers. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lobs it up there for Ingram. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Ingram's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
How do you like this? A sleepy-eyed assassin. Ingram looks like he could score in his sleep.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Indiana leading by 8. 1:19 left in the game. Zubac trying to break loose. White, good. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Inside, Williamson lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're in front by 8. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up, and Indiana called for the foul.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
Here's White. To the inside, and Halliburton slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining, he's extremely productive.
Now here's White. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Allen, that's good.
Allen has such agility and mobility for a big guy. It appeared as though he was just kind of floating on that drive to the hoop.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Windler with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know,